All right, fight fans, let's get in here real quick before this main event gets started, which I hope is soon. Just finished watching David Benavidez make his light heavyweight debut. He won by unanimous decision over Oleksandr Gvozdyk. Like a lot of you, I had Benavidez winning this fight, and pretty much he won it how I thought. I did not think that he would knock Gvozdyk out, but I thought that he would have a pretty good dominant performance, and that is exactly what he had. Let me get to my pros and cons. Let me start with David first. I thought that he looked comfortable at the weight. I saw at the end of the fight, he said that he rehydrated to 188 or 189, somewhere around there. That's not too bad. He used his height. He used his reach. I like the fact that he mixed his shots up. He was upstairs and downstairs. He did a great amount of body work trying to break Gvozdyk down. I like the combinations he was throwing. At one time I saw him throw, he went jab right to the body, left hook upstairs. He could have maybe, well, I'll get to that when I get to my cons in a minute. I thought that his defense looked very well. His upper body movement was superb. He had a lot of leaning in his shoulders where he would catch Gvozdyk on the counter punching. As for the cons, what I was about to say a minute ago is that I thought that he could have thrown more punches. He could have been a little more active. As for Oleksandr Gvozdyk, for a man that is in his upper 30s, first of all, I give him credit for even getting back in the ring. I didn't think that he looked bad. He just looked a lot slower than he did when we saw him a few years back. I thought that he tried his best throwing shots, trying to counter Benavidez and hurt him. As for the cons, I would say that he did not have the foot movement that he once had, which I thought made this interesting fight. The referee had little work to do. These guys were pretty much in the phone booth the whole fight. Let's talk about the fight a little bit. To be honest, we can just go rounds 1 through 12. To me, it was all Benavidez. I thought that Gvozdyk had some moments here or there later in the fight, or like rounds 9, 10, and 11. I thought that he did a few decent things, but I thought it was all Benavidez. I think that his offense was too much for Gvozdyk. I think that his defense was too much for Gvozdyk, and I also think that the age difference was too much for Gvozdyk. Benavidez is younger, he was sharper, and I thought that it was a very good debut for him at light heavyweight. At the end of the fight, he did mention that he wants to fight in both weight classes, as we expected. He said that he still wants Saul Alvarez at super middleweight, and he said he also wouldn't mind taking on the Bivol Petreviev winner, and he said that he would like to campaign at both weight classes and not just fight at one. Fight fans, what did you think? We're going to get in and get out, and hopefully Davis is about to come up. What did you think? Were you entertained with this fight? Did you have Benavidez winning, and what do you want to see him do next? Do you want to see him maybe just stay at light heavyweight? Because to be honest, the way he looked tonight, I could see him eventually moving up to cruiserweight. So do you want to maybe see him stay at light heavyweight for a while, or do you want to see him still get that Alvarez fight, which I want? Now, for those of you who been following me for a while, you know that I'm a big David Benavidez guy, and I have been wanting that fight with Alvarez for a long time. Now, the way he looked tonight, not throwing enough punches, I don't know if he has what it takes to beat Alvarez, but I have always wanted to see that fight, because I thought that when it comes to super middleweights, Benavidez has always been top 2, top 3. Or do you want to see him do what he said, fight fans? Do you want to maybe see him drop down, whether it's Alvarez or not, at 168, win a title there, jump back up to light heavyweight and fight one of those titleists? All right, if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell so we can keep talking boxing. That's all I got for this one. I'll let y'all later.